Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful has Thomas Forrester on a long enough hiatus for the fans of the CBS soap, and they are just itching for him to touch down in LA. But many would like to see him all alone for this trip. This leaves the possibility open for a steamy reconnect with Hope Logan. So once the news about Taylor Hayes dying breaks wide open, the Forrester son has to head home. Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, came home for a few brief scenes that worked to inform the other Bold and the Beautiful characters that he is engaged to be married. Then he closed his chapter with Hope Logan, Annika Noel, despite her desperate attempt to get him back. But in the blink of an eye, Thomas flew out again after a very fleeting visit with the family. So, fans see him coming back to town for several possible reasons. Hope's line struggles and her career is on the line. While he severed his love relationship with her, he might step up and help her as any good friend would. So, he could come home to amp up Hope for the future. Then possibly head back and continue to work on her line remotely from across the ocean. That's if the soap wants to give the fans another fleeting glimpse of him and send him off again. But he likely returns to LA fully informed about Hope coming on to his sister's husband, with Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Massinswood, and his mother in constant touch with Thomas. He probably doesn't miss much from the grapevine. But one reason stands out above all others that would force him back home and on the Bold and Beautiful. When Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, reveals she's got one foot in the grave, this will rattle her son. So, grim news like this would send Thomas on the fast track to fly into LA. But until then, Hope's dilemma might be a reason for him to make a solo trip any day now. The news that Taylor is dying from heart failure has the fans fearing the worst for Thomas. Since he's been off the screen for so long, viewers ponder if this is it for Matthew Atkinson. Will they kill Thomas off to give his heart to his mother? It would be a dramatic and very final exit for the character. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest someone might die to make this a heart transplant storyline. But it is more than likely they wouldn't kill off a major player with no possibility of a resurrection down the line. If they take his heart, they can't find him 6 months later wandering around France with a case of amnesia. Fans want Thomas Forrester back, almost any way they can get him. Except not as a deceased hero whose mom gets his heart. So all Bold and the Beautiful viewers know about Thomas today is what his sister and mother toss into the conversation every so often. He's living his best life in Paris with his soon-to-be bride. And of course his son. There is no mention of that gala affair of a wedding Thomas planned while in town last time. Plus, the spoilers don't offer anything to suggest he's on the verge of popping up. So Bold and the Beautiful fans are itching to get Thomas Forrester back on the CBS soap screen, alive and well.